Hey, we are playing Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, we're back at it. This is part 2. Dang, we drinking some coffee. Is some tea, maybe? Some coffee? Who knows? What's this? Oh, an apple. Okay. Good little added details here and there. Getting back into the thick of it, basically. I'm excited. I've been ready to play this game. It's hot as hell in my room right now. Well, it's not that hot, but it's pretty hot in here. Hello. What was that? Oh, what's this? Oh, house chest. Okay. I like the outfit. It looks pretty nice and detailed. I do wonder. No. Okay, so do we not like have an inventory or something like that, or is this just further in the game when we get that? Eh.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Probably. So we are a Hufflepuff. I feel like we're more of a golden color more than a yellow color, you know? Ooh, an owl.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait,
Really?
you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself. Especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I do have a lot to catch up on, I guess I
am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect.
No, really?
Sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
You think you should have been a Ravenclaw?
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
So apparently you can be in like any of the houses. I got Hufflepuff out of chance. And I don't like going off of something.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
What? Oh.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Nice to meet you, Arthur.
Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Shame, I think magical beasts are incredible. I tend to agree with you, but no, shame.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Well, I'll try my best. No promises, though.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
What?
Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Really? Yeah, it was.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
It's your uncle.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
I feel like she's gonna come in later.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Really? Okay. This is one twisted entrance, I'm not gonna lie. Who comes up with this stuff?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I
I've
sure
been
am.
dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
That's
Now,
the
in
point.
light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Makes sense.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs. Owls.
Yes, your
Funny.
ordinary wizarding level exams.
Fine.
They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Really? What's that?
Here you are.
Ooh. Look at that sheet. Okay. What was that?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide.
Oh.
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Oh.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh. Just disappears. Okay.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Well, I feel like
Perhaps
it's pretty.
seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
I guess.
Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
That is gonna be so hard to remember where it is.
This way.
Yeah, I'm following.
The guide will give you
I'm sorry, but I just wanted to do something real quick. I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was gonna be a little bit. Listen, music's awesome and all that, but I need to be able to hear what's happening. So I'm gonna turn the music volume down to 60 and see if that sounds better.
practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay. Sounds cool. Ooh, what's this? It's a little chest.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Really?
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Slow coach! Slow coach!
Who is that? I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see him.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Remember to contain some of Hufflepuff's original creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled Triggleball plums, are likely an acquired taste. House Elf recipe book. Cool. You just unlocked the field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. The only field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Okay. This is your wizarding level XP. Earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Okay. This is pretty simplistic. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. And rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Jesus, I can't talk. I didn't want to exit.
Clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Music's much better right away. It's like more of a sum. I'm just gonna quickly enter real quick to see. Oh, okay. Middle button's the. Okay, so okay, got it. What's in inventory? Gear. Oh. Oh. What we got here? This one is no magic. Well, I probably shouldn't wear it then, huh? What gloves? Yeah, I ain't gloves. Has no magical properties, but I do have gloves. What about hats? What's that look like? No, it looks dumb combined with my hair. I only have that, but oh, I can trigger the hood on and off. I like hoods, so I'll keep it on. Let's move on to change appearance. Perfect vest or this or this. Kind of fits with the yellow demographic. Not that one. I like this. I like this. Let's go with that. Yeah, it's kind of cool in my opinion. Alright, I like this, I like this, I like this. Keep it. Oh yeah, what about neckwear? I do have something in neckwear, but it doesn't look that good. Okay, is there anything else I can... It doesn't really fit with the demographic. That fits actually, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, let's go with that, I like it. We got our new stylish look, guys. Don't we look dope? I'm gonna keep my face, you know, not hidden, but I want to keep the hood up because it kind of looks really cool.
Ah, good timing.
What's good
Perfect
timing?
opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Well, I know what the fast button for it is, so it's you discover Flue Flame's fast travel points. Oh. Okay, so Flue Flame is a fast travel point. Got it. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common areas and the Great Hall. Select the Great Hall region to continue. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of the undiscovered okay. This right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including astronomy, tower, library, and greenhouses. Okay. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flame for you. Show the Central Hall with square. Sounds pretty easy. And cool. They have like a whole story around it, all that. I'm liking this. This is really fun. I'm gonna take a sip of Dr. Pepper. Sprayed in my face.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay. Sounds cool.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh. Makes sense.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Sounds interesting.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Oh. Can you tell me about the Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay. What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Makes sense.
A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors.
Oh.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay. What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer? I'm going to pretend that I know what that is. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact. I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again,
Good luck
Professor.
today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Yeah, of
And
course.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Professor.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Yeah.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies.
Yeah.
Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Of course. did so.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
New quests. You can check available quests in the menu or the map. This represents main quest. Completing main quest will further learn the story. Some quests are locked by spell and/or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and/or have the required spell to activate the quest. Now, spells can be earned by completing professors' assignments or as a quest reward. Sounds pretty cool. This gives me Accio, and this gives me Leviosa. Why not?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Of course. Cool. Alright, let's go to Defense Against the Dark Arts. Cast. What happened? Oh, that's really cool. I have around about 30 minutes left. I think I can do this class, maybe even the next one. I don't know how long these classes are. I bet they're not gonna be that long though. Begin. Begin! What? I have to start with something cool. Okay.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Makes sense.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Study 1. Okay, XXX. I'm amazing! Yes, let's go. New spell.
Levioso!
Perfect! I'm amazing. I'm the best of the best.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A little larger? Jesus. We are an astute wizard, apparently. Fast at learning.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done.
He's fun.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Sounds
We'll
fun.
start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
Makes
I
sense.
want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Here's Protego again? I honestly don't remember. Wait. 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 How do I use Protego again?
This should be easy.
Okay.
You're good.
Levioso! Now perceptive. Thank you.
Okay, got it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
Only all of these students with this adept.
Levioso!
I do enjoy my duel. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
I think he fell off. Did I win?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I think he's salty.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
thank you,
Yay!
Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Ooh,
I demand
praise.
excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Yes, ma'am.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
Mr. Hood?
Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I had to speak with Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Oh.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Was. Never used a wand in my combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Agreed.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Yes, sir.
Till next time.
Doesn't seem too bad to me. Oh yeah. Ooh, I leveled up. So much stuff is happening. challenges, right? And, no, not that. Quests. Claim reward. I need to create 4 more. I'm probably not gonna click that. It's just a cape, but these clothes look pretty cool. Oh, are they just appearance? Yeah, that's right. These clothes do look pretty cool. Flying mounts. And wand handles. I don't even got the wand head settings. Got 20 minutes left. I think we can do the charms class in less than that. Because in 20 minutes it'll hit 15 minutes of the video.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Cool. Because I have 20 minutes left until it hits 50 minutes altogether in the video. And then I'll have 10 minutes left in order to end the video. Most likely 8, because, well, I'm going to need a little bit of time. And there might be a bit of cutting here and there. But actually, there might not be any cutting in this video at all, because, I mean, I've been talking the entire time, just like, talking to you guys. I probably shouldn't. Probably should cut some of this out, so, you know, I can get more stuff into the actual game, but
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
What can you do?
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson. I can never get mine to thicken.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh,
thank you.
Awesome.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
Nope.
Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review.
Oh boy.
Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, X, just X's again. Did it! I'm so happy. I'm a good boy.
Accio!
Jesus.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Sounds fair to me. Just hope this doesn't take too long, because like I said, I only have like 25 minutes now. I don't know. Time sucks. I would love to have more times on these games, but YouTube on PS4 cuts you down to only an hour per video. And and I can't go over an hour like at all.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
What? What am I doing? I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Accio, the trick is to pull the sphere as... That's it!
Oh.
Excellent control there. Splendid! Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff.
Really?
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Clear.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this. I am too competitive for this game. I want you to know that right now.
Watch this.
I am watching.
That is how it's done.
50.
Accio.
I have 40. Is that 40 or 30?
Very good.
Let us see this.
Better than nothing. She's got 2 50s.
There we go.
Me not liking this. Come on, push it over! Let's go! Now I just gotta pray that she goes over. So now I have to get a 50, or else I lose.
Accio.
Yes! We're gonna tie.
Excellent control there.
Yeah. Woohoo! Feeling pretty happy about that.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Suppose. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I think I'm gonna
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
At least mine are on the edge, so it should be way better.
That is how it's done.
I'm gonna go for that one. And they'll do it. Right.
Do not think I will start going easier now.
That's the best one we get 20. Hey, at least I got something. Could be worse. Could have got nothing.
Let us see this.
Maybe she'll get a 20. Hey, rude. She used my ball to get more points. Wow.
There we go.
Smart, but wow. It's gonna go over. Yeah, I know.
Stay focused.
Shut.
Be sharp.
Timing is not my strong suit. And she's definitely gonna win. No matter what I do, she's a winner. Even if I get the highest, most points on this, I'm gonna go over again. Damn it! I did so much better on the first try. I'm not good with time pressure, okay? I'm being timed here. I only have so much, okay? I have 10 minutes left. That's really putting the pressure on me, man.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I did better my first time around. I'm very disappointed in myself. That was the worst I could have done. Oh well. I'll do better next time. If there is a next time. If we'll ever play that game again, who knows?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Glad you understand. I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
What does... I can't remember.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Really?
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Dang. Is magic the same at
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
What? That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about...
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Good point.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know,
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Excuse me. Burp. We did it! Did I level up? Got close. I have about 5 minutes.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I have 6 minutes of regular time and then 10 minutes of me trying to rush to get to an ending. So sadly, guys, gonna have to end it here today. Gonna have to end it here today, sadly. I don't want to, but I got to. I ain't got much of a choice. 10 minutes since last save, 10 seconds since last save, we lost. Yeah. But this game has been a blast. I have had a blast so far. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below and comment what was your favorite part of the video. And if you enjoyed it so much, subscribe. It's free. You can always unsubscribe later if you hate it or dislike it or anything. And yeah, can't wait to play some more of this tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Kane Brown, out.